Namaste and welcome, my lovely beings of light. This is Roshani Shenazz, and I ask you to join me for the soul guidance messages for the month of November for your zodiac signs. This month of November is a great festive time for many manifestations as we are carrying forward the wonderful energies that opened gateways in September of 2019. So I pray and sincerely wish that each of you be able to manifest your heart's desires and be able to have that strength and courage and determination to implement and focus on the guidance that we share with you so that you can transform your life and that of others around you. So here is a soul guidance for Aries. Aries is governed by Archangel Ariel. So let us see what the universe wants to tell the Aries. The Aries are guided to move into Mother Nature. You may have been behind closed doors for a long time, not giving importance to the fresh air, to getting out of the box in your life. You are told that it is absolutely in your control to open the curtains of any kind of, small thinking, limited thinking, or any kind of windows that are opening up to better pastures in life. You also are being guided to spend time outside in Mother Nature, to meditate, to take a walk, or just spend admiring the beauty of Mother Nature. There are small things in life that you may be skipping or missing to see around you, and you are being asked to pay attention to these small details. You are also guided that there is something pertaining to the highest development in your life that is unfolding in this month, and you are being told to look out for that perfect sign for you to take the step ahead. Imagine that this sign is gently flowing in front of you, and you are absolutely aware, you're absolutely agile and alert in noticing this sign sent by the universe. You shall also be infused with the full access to your higher will, your higher determination, and will be inspired to find this new found part of you that you never thought existed. You are being guided to open up to the revelations to your highest path ahead that the universe is going to bring to you. Open your eyes and continue to be in the flow of life. The positive energy color for the month is light green. Here is the guidance for Taurus. Taurus is governed by Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Ariel. You are being guided to focus on balance in your life. Your full potential is not being tapped because you are running helter-skelter at many levels in many areas of your life without focusing or prioritizing what really needs to be done. You are guided that the resistance and tension that is, being built up in this process is not serving your highest best. It is blocking you from doing that which you need to do and that which you need to move forward with. When you are sensing this tension, this constriction within you, you are being guided to go within your inner calm. Some daily practice of yoga and meditation will help you with attaining this inner calm that is much required in your life. Take a deep, gentle breath, and whatever that you wish to put out into the world, seek the guidance. What is it that I need to prioritize? What is it that I need to do or attend to first? You are being guided to take this step in the direction of your highest potential, of your dreams and desires. Speak good things to yourself, that you are inspired to create this newness and create whatever that you want. You are inspired and willing to experience all the things that are supposed to come into your life. And you are willing to walk the path of the highest best that is planning to unfold in front of you. There also is a certain thing that is opening up within you in regards to your spiritual communication with the universal energies, your guides, your masters, and maybe sometimes you feel that you are hearing things, you are hearing that inner voice speaking, but acknowledge and honor that inner voice of God, that voice of your higher soul, that voice of that higher consciousness that needs and wants to tell you something. You can pray upon the external and the internal sources of your mind, the higher mind, for you to open up to the real answers to your prayers, the real answers to everything that is unfolding in front of you. You are also being guided to bring in a little more gratitude in your life. It's not that you may not be thankful, but more conscious way of giving gratitude to everything that is existing, everything that is happening in your life or that which has happened, and everything that is bringing you joy, resources, having a wonderful home, wonderful family, wonderful friends, great work, or something that you're passionate about. So be thankful to the universe for bringing all of this and surrounding you with all this goodness. And remember that you need to come back to your inner balance after attending to all of this. And that inner balance is only and only going to help you to further reach your milestones and goals in your life. The positive energy color for the month is the pure, pristine white. And here is the soul guidance for Gemini. The Geminis are governed by Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Gabriel. So let us see what the angels want to tell the Geminis. The universe wants to tell you that right now, right here where you are in the most perfect situation of being love, being kindness, and being in the oneness of the path of self-discovery. A beautiful pathway is moving you into the center of your core, of your very being. And all that you are healing is coming to your awareness at this moment of transformation. Bringing out this love and acceptance into the outer world has been your core work since quite some time. The universe is guiding you that this is an ongoing unfolding that is happening within you. And the more you keep honoring it, the more you are going to be able to create this ripple effect in the lives of people around you. Every time that you get to this place where you view things in an objective process or with complete love and acceptance and surrender, there is something new about yourself that you shall discover. Bring in this peace to transform and heal any old wounds that may still need to be addressed. And if at all you've already dealt with them and healed them, not just dealt with them and healed them, then pray and keep working on yourself to sustain that level of inner poise, to sustain that level of inner surrenderance to the universe. You are also being guided to go out in Mother Nature. You need some fresh air, you need to get to some morning walks, some morning exercise or meditation in an open space where you can interact with nature, where you can be in that beautiful dialogue with nature, whereby you are in complete harmony of the new, fresh and vital energies of Mother Earth that are surrounding you. There is an important aspect that you need to deal with in this month, and that is of a relationship. Release any struggles, any upheavals in your relationships or interactions, and This is also a very good time to move into a larger commitment, a stronger commitment in any kind of personal relationships or partnerships as such for your work, for your growth. It is a great time to feel safe, to feel loved from within and beyond, so that you can allow those right people to come into your life. And all those who already have the right person, this is a wonderful period to take the next step and go ahead in creating a stronger bond in a long-term relationship or marriage. You shall see that this month will allow, with all the ongoing energies that surround you, your every other relationship is going to bloom and prosper. The positive energy color for this month is light blue. And here is the soul guidance for Cancer. Cancer is governed by Archangel Gabriel. The message is that you are an eternal stream of consciousness, and that to become more and more aware of your magnificence, you need to do some inner work. You need to be an instrument of that creation which is flowing through you constantly at all times. You're a part of this universe which is consisting of all of the ingenious creation created by that one creator sitting up there. You are told that there is going to be some beautiful, wondrous, unlimited abundance coming your way in many different forms. Abundance just does not mean money. It also, yes, means finances and prosperity, but it also means abundance of time to do what you want to do. Abundance of resources, abundance of love, abundance of great friends, abundance of ideas and creativity. So look around and see what kind of abundance is trying to come to you. The events and experiences of your life are going to grow and further be nurtured, where your awareness will expand. And this expansion will create a beautiful new perception of the world for you. Embrace this clear, confident, and inspiring outlook in your life. You are also being guided to work on your third eye chakra, which is the controlling energy center of our entire energetic system. You are being guided to do some meditative work, to do some conscious work, so that you open up the center of real control, whereby your willpower, your determination, your inner fortitude can be strengthened as well. The third eye is not just connected to fancy visions or clairvoyance. In our practical life, it is connected to being focused, to being able to see the underlying truth in people or in our situations, to be able to walk on an illuminated path whereby the third eye becomes the torch along the way. You are being guided to experience the energy of love that surrounds you, the energy of your angels, your masters, and universal beings. You may be scared, you may be shutting off these messages or this communication, but you are being guided to release any such old fears that may be stopping you from being connected to these divine friends. So be open and be confident that whatever it is, divinity is only and only about love. There is an important thing this month that you need to let go. The angels, the universe is telling you that it is time to let go. There is something that you have been very, very tightly holding on to, something that you've not been able to let go of. Pray to the angels, pray to the universe, pray to God, to whomever you may believe in. All such prayers that each one of you are being guided to do, you are open and free to do it to whichever power, whichever name in that source you are able to do to. So please go ahead and pray and ask for more strength to be able to let go of all that is unserving and all that is served its purpose or is no more contributing to your higher good. There is this beautiful turnaround of endings and awesome beginnings. that are at the horizon for you. And you are beginning a beautiful new phase and cycle of life, which needs to open up only and only when you let go of the old. So please do that and ask for more strength and more ability to be able to let go. The positive energy color for this month is brown. Here is a soul guidance for Leo. Leo is governed by Archangel Radziel. Let us see what the angels wish to tell you. It's great news for the Leos because this is an extremely potential and lucrative time for a creative project that you may have been working on or something that you may develop or ideate in this month itself. And your soul has been longing to express through this creative project. Creativity again does not just mean creative in its creative. That could be a creative business idea. That could be a creative hobby that can turn into a business or work potential. Creative expression makes you feel more alive. You are so alive when you are with colors, with music, or something that really stirs your heart. So you are being guided to move towards that. Especially music really helps you to come into balance, to come into your inner calm. You are being guided to infuse artistry and creativity in everything that you do. Be creative about your interactions. Be creative about what you're going to speak to someone. Be creative about giving a gift to someone. So it is in different areas of your life that you need to bring in a little ingenious out of the box idea to put into place, and that gives you a little rush with some good energy chemicals running up your brain and making you feel happy. You are also being guided to be in some quiet space. Maybe every night try to just sit quietly, close your eyes and breathe in deeply and intend the yin and the yang symbol. These representing the two opposing forces are yet complementing forces to each other, because without this duality we cannot exist. There is no darkness without light, and there is no light without the darkness. So each of these things are our teachers. Each of these things are contributing to that learning curve in our life, and you are being guided to focus on this balance, and yet be unaffected by that duality that life unfolds every day. You are being guided to remember that nothing in our life is working without the forces of these dual opposites. And our very evolution is contributed only and only through the forces of these opposites. The aspect of our physical plane, our subtle plane, our mental plane, all of this is combined and working in tandem all the time, even though we may not be aware of it. You are being guided to allow this image of the yin and the yang to move in front of you and come into your center, whereby you feel one and at peace with the mergence of this being as a whole. To being in the wholesomeness of when the yin and the yang meet, and being in this mergence, you will feel that inner balance as well. You are also being guided to call upon Archangel Michael to cut cords with someone or something or a relationship or some belief or pattern that is unserving and that is creating some energy blockages in your abundance, in your relationships, for you to get the right partner or for you to get the right push in your career. So cut these cords that are draining you and pray to Archangel Michael to cut all these cords and attachments and take them into the light. You can pray to him every night, you can pray to him during the day, you can pray to him when you have a little fear, you can pray to him when you have hurt or resentment or anger coming up for someone. whichever emotion may be, bring in this love and reach out to Archangel Michael so that he may help you to cut all these cords and attachments. The positive energy color for this month is orange. Here is the soul guidance for Virgo. Virgo is governed by Archangel Metatron and Archangel Ariel. The Virgos are opening up to some great inner communication that is slowly getting it to its heightened form. Your intuition, your inner voice, that inner gut feeling is getting stronger by the day. You are being asked to move towards some spiritual practice that will help you harness these inner gifts that are there within all of us. Your heart knows it, even though your physical mind, which may be very pragmatic, very logical, may be rejecting things, but you are being guided to put into action and comply by bringing in some practices, some forms of way of working, exercising, meditating that will help you to move towards that core center of your being. Your physical eyes, just as we all see it, are conducive to this, duality, this aspect of seeing things head on right in front of you. You are being told to see the beyond. You are being told to believe even before you see. And to know that there are these certain ideas or messages that are coming into your head these days or since some time, or this strong gut feeling, no, I shouldn't be doing this or I should be doing this, has been coming as well, then honor that. Do not think that this is just your mind talking or mind chatter. Believe in it, that this is trustworthy guidance that is coming to you. You are so beautifully also told that you are going to be chancing upon and receiving this absolute, answer to a prayer or to something that you have prayed for, and the idea will come forth so that you can move ahead with it, and at every step of the way be guided, be nurtured, be told where to go. Asking is the first step, but also being open to receiving is important. The universe guides you that somewhere old events in your life may have shut down the receiving channels. So open up to this receiving and be free to receive what needs to come to you. Do not hold it back. Do not hold yourself back, and allow the universe to generously give it to you so that you can be a generous giver yourself to the world. You are being told to see beyond your fear and limitations. You are being guided that there are wonderful possibilities going to just loom in front of you. And seeing it from this place, you will be able to look far, further, and beyond the horizon, beyond where your eyes can see. So reach out into this deeper inner self of you so that you can translate all of it into your outer world as well. The positive energy color of the month is the beautiful, powerful red. Here is the guidance for Libra. Libra is governed by Archangel Jophiel. This month is a very, very proactive month for you to work on things that you may have kept under wraps, you may have been procrastinating on, or that you may have just been lazy to touch upon. This month is going to be a month where the energy is almost going to move ahead of you. And if you don't match up in alignment with it, you may feel that you are lagging behind. You are guided to work towards holding thoughts and beliefs that are positive and can create positive outcomes. Release yourself from any negative chatter or criticism about yourself, about the way you do things, or even about others. There is something that you've been practicing for a long time, and it is almost like a familiar path that you may want to take, but you are being guided to stop, to retreat, take a few steps back, and try to carve a niche with a new pathway that you can move ahead with. If you feel that things are not pleasing, things are not going well, things are not really good, it is because majority of the times the way you perceive things and the way you perceive conversations and events around you is not very, very optimistic and not very positive. You are being guided to say to yourself that you are not your past. You are unaffected by your past. You are unaffected by the limitations of your past. Draw regular insights from things that are happening around you. Do not take anything or anyone for granted, and do not allow others to take you for granted as well. You are being guided to choose careful and good, positive thoughts with clear mindfulness. Practice mindful activities, and mindfulness does not just mean meditating. Mindfulness is to be aware in this moment of now in what you are doing. To be aware and be completely giving your 100% into that work, whether it is going through your emails, whether it is going through some work, whether it is listening to your music or a meditation. Be in this moment of now in different activities of your life so that you can bring about this focus and mindfulness to translate itself into everything that you do. It is important to change some old unserving beliefs that you may have held since your childhood. There is something regarding your childhood that needs to be let go. So work on it, pray to the universe, pray to your guardian angels, and seek that answer as to what is it that you've not been able to let go. It could be dealing with forgiveness, it could be dealing with something that is unserving, and you need to release yourself from the limitation of fear of your childhood or your early life. Asking is a big problem with you, so you are being told that ask and you shall receive, and do not hesitate to ask. Do not feel that asking is a weakness, because actually asking is a courageous act. It is when we release our ego that I can do it all and reach out to people who may be graced to step in so that they can contribute their work, their talent, their energy towards what is required in our life. And that is how the interdependency and our karmic exchanges work. So when we do not ask, we are disallowing someone that grace through which they can give us something that they can in their lives and from their lives. The positive energy color for this month is dark green. Here is the soul guidance for Scorpio. The Scorpio is governed by Archangel Jeremiel and Archangel Gabriel. You are being guided this month to release any resistance and rigidity that you may be holding on to for any matter of your life. You are being told to operate out of your true nature of oneness. Do not worry about the how part of it. Ask and work towards what you need to do as your guided actions to achieve something, and release the how on the wisdom of that one creator and the universe to bring it about to you. You often try to control people or situations, and that may be creating more constrictions. You are guided to open your heart and feel in the center of your being and experience the love, that serenity, that security, and that complete faith, innate faith and conviction that everything is going to unfold the way it has to for the highest best of all involved. Even when you tell something to someone, allow them to do the how part of it. You can ask people to do something, but they will ultimately do it when it's the right time for them. You may be wanting a loved one to heal, you may be wanting a loved one to do something right, but they may not listen to you. So there is no way that you are going to kind of beat your chest and beat your head with it that they are not listening. You do so and detach. Tell them and move away while being unaffected by their behavior or their reciprocation to what you have done. The prosperity, the goodness that you are searching for from everyone outside of you. This one will make me happy. This thing will make me happy. That's not going to be so. You have to dig into this well, which has this pristine waters of love, happiness, prosperity, serenity, security, and everything that you are seeking is lying within you. Allow that to open up. Allow that water to rise its levels so that as you keep working on your inner self, you will see these levels rising. You will see that it is coming to a point where it is overflowing and then constantly flowing so that you can keep giving it all into the world. You cannot give that which you don't have. So stop seeking from outside and in fact create time, energy and space to take it from within, because it is resting right there within the core of your being. And as you work on this, there are some old illusions which have been fueled by wrong kind of thinking, by wrong kind of influx of people surrounding you, or the wrong kind of events that you may have got yourself into. Whichever the case, all these old illusions are going to break. These mirages are going to break and you will be able to see through. You will be able to see through that pathway that needs to lead you to that next corner, which is the opening of a new beginning for your life. Feel the flow, feel the freedom that is resting within you so that you are free from all these encumbrances and chains that are binding you. Free yourself from it so that you can move towards your progress. You are already making some steady progress in your life in different areas, but you need to up your game. You need to level up to your true being at all times. And it is all right if somebody is slow and somebody is fast. We all are different pace. We cannot be the same way. So don't go through the social media and think this one is doing that and she is doing that and my class friend is doing this or my colleague is doing that and I'm still here. No, you are where you are and you can only walk from where you are. So start doing it now. Stop talking any negative things about yourself for yourself and work towards this progress that is already lined up for you in the minds. You are also clearly being told that you are contributing to the world in so many ways through your small gestures which you yourself overlook. The kindness that you show, the compassion or the concern or the love that you show to your friends, it means a lot. So continue your goodness and do not allow any kind of worldly brickbats shun you off or put you down or make you shut down this goodness and kind of not put it into action in your life around you. The positive energy color for the month is golden yellow. Here is the guidance for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is governed by Archangel Radwell. Woohoo! The Sagittarians are being asked to go for it. And there is something very, very important coming your way and you need to be almost like on a horseback reaching for that photo finish. You are being guided that this opening is all due to the hard work that you've put in for your self-development and for the growth of your career, your passion, your business, your job, whatever may it be. You are being told to hold your prayers with positive expectations and know that they have been answered. You have been working on a couple of key situations of your life since quite some time, and it's time for the shower of rewards to come your way. You are being also told and reminded that you are being watched over and guided and protected at all times. And if there have been any times where you felt lost, where you felt completely thrashed or beaten by the events of life, even then you were being caressed and held in the palms of the universal energies. You have been protected greatly. You carry great blessings from your parents, your ancestors, and your forefathers and universal guardians, so that at every point in time, whatever karmically was due to happen to you, even then, you have been held tightly in that warmth and security at all times. Stay on the present path and it will take you far indeed. You're being told to breathe this moment of now into your heart and embrace everything, allowing everything to flow without resisting it. Slip into the stillness of your own being so that you can allow the unfolding of this new you that has been kind of budding, like a little flower bud. It has been coming out of the soil and blooming its way up towards the skies. Each moment is a release of this wisdom and experience that you carry. Utilize this wisdom and experience into your daily life so that you can touch upon many other lives with this same wisdom, which has brought you to where you are. Be careful that you are focused in this now of what is happening around you so that you do not miss the gifts of the universe while trying to figure out things of the past or trying to still dwell in the past. Open up yourself, be present, and feel the empowerment of this inner truth within you. The positive energy color for this month is the pink of love. Here is the guidance for Capricorn. Capricorn is governed by Archangel Osriel and Archangel Ariel. You are being guided this month to focus on the balance of giving and receiving in life. Giving and receiving are an integral part of the opposites that we dwell in throughout our evolution. Every part of this balance is important. When we are constantly giving, we shut down our receiving channels and we cannot give from our emptiness. So it is important that we keep replenishing our own selves so that we can give more and more into the world. The universe is asking you to operate out of this cycle just like inhaling and exhaling. Neither of it can stop. Even if one is not in balance, then we can have circumstances that we land ourselves in. For optimal of your health, your energy, this replenishment and balance is extremely important. Look around in your life and see if there are any relationships or areas of life where you have been in imbalance of this giving and receiving. You are also being guided to pay attention to new ideas and divine messages that may be coming to you through your dreams or through just thought processes as very strongly telling you with all conviction to move ahead with something or to move away from something. You may not have been honoring these messages or these thought processes that have been constantly trying to nudge you. You're being asked to close your eyes and imagine all the goodness that you want to bring about in your life. There are people who may be bringing you down. There are people who may be saying things. There are people who may be criticizing. There are people who may be doing any wrong. But each one to their own. You need to let them be in their own path, on their own path, and allow them to be on their karmic journey. You have to focus on what you have to do. You have to focus on what and how you are reciprocating and responding, or are you reacting? You are being guided to see the whole big picture and the perspective of this entire vast canvas of existence, and know that everything and everyone is interwoven. Our codependency on each other is extremely important in our life and areas of execution. So look around and intend from this moment on that you will no longer feel bullied by life or people, that you will work as per your inner conviction, that you will work as per this unique path which is unfolding its ways to you, that you will kind of give importance and give this reciprocative, responsibility in listening to this inner voice and not keeping on rubbishing it or putting it under the carpet at all times. You need to also work upon enhancing with some spiritual and creative activities like meditating, writing, and be in a space with people who can enhance this innate qualities within you. The surface value, things will always be there, but there is this important time that you might miss the window to work on your inner self. And this working will be beneficial for your entire life. So pay attention to this inner crafting that the universe is guiding you to do. It's almost working on that inner creativity so that you may allow this to spill out into the world and translate into your outer actions as well. The positive energy color for this month is turquoise. Here is a soul guidance for Aquarius. Aquarius is governed by Archangel Uriel. You are being reminded that love can heal anything and everything. The power of love is so enigmatic, so magnanimous, that it will completely dissolve everything that tries to stand up against it. It may take time and it may be a steady movement, but ultimately it will achieve what it needs to achieve. You are being guided to operate out of love, to be open to using the constructive part of your mind most of the times. To know that love is a state of being and not an emotion. There are people that may be draining you because they are not at the conscious level as you are, or they may not be at the comprehensive levels that you are. But you are being guided to work with compassion and kindness. You are being guided to mellow down a bit. You are being guided to operate out of humility, so that you can extend this true love to others and help them see the best version of themselves. They may have the potential, but something in their life may be ongoing whereby they are not operating out of their highest potential. You, with your love and kindness, may be able to help them, but you can do that also and only when you approach your own self with the same kindness. Heal your past, you're being guided, and allow that unconditional love of the universe to unfold and be completely present to feel this gift of healing and transforming. This gift needs to unwrap so that your present experience can flourish and can completely open up to this newness, to this prosperity and abundance that needs to come to you. There may be things happening, but yet it may be a slow process because some barrier is constricting and stopping and blocking it and holding it back from actually translating to its optimal levels. The universe is telling you that this is a very, very important time for some important commitments in your life. Release all old fears and heal all these old aspects of life so that you can connect to this intimate space within you, respect the right of another person, and allow this carrying on of love to happen so that you can do what needs to be done in your life and not operate out of old fears, shirking away from any kind of responsibilities or reciprocation of love where you need to. The universe is showing you that some imbalances of these old fears need to be cleared out of your way. You can bring in balance so that you can fulfill your highest potential for all that you need to do. You have a great scope of rise in the next 6 months, which will take you to a new project, a new space of business, a new job, or a rise within your current job, where your worth and potential will be seen by people who may not be really seeing it up till now, or not realize your worth up till now. You are profoundly intuitive as well, and this intuition has opened up more and more since the last few years. Be in the company of the right people, in the right energy, so that you are surrounded by this unconditional force of the universe that can steer your path ahead. The positive energy color for this month is navy blue. Here is the guidance for Pisces. Pisces is governed by Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Gabriel. You are being told that you have some immense blessings of the feminine energy, the goddess energies of the universe, including your very mother as well, or any other feminine energy elder in your ancestors or your grandparents or anyone. So even if you're a male, express this divine feminine qualities by nourishing or nurturing your family. Give time to your family. Maybe you've not given time to the feminine energies of your life, like your sister, your mother, your spouse, wife, children, daughter. So look into that area, and if at all, then give time. Balance the time that you are giving to nurturing the feminine energy in your life. If there have been any old hurts pertaining to feminine energy, then allow the divine feminine, the goddess, the universal energies to heal these. Pray for all healing and transmutation of these old energies and toxic levels of resentment or hurts that may be there. And even if it is to do with something that you may have done or you may have experienced from a feminine energy, whichever the way, please give, seek, and exchange this forgiveness that is due to both of you. You are being guided to move towards a healing modality like Reiki, or working with the soul energy, working with the angels, and either moving into learning it for your self-growth and for helping others, or learning it for your own growth or self-development, your spiritual awakening. This is a potential time for you to discover who you truly are, to relate and co-create with the universe that which you need to in your life. This isn't a mere process or a modality, but it will help you to heal those areas of life that have been untapped or untouched, and you have not been wanting to venture into that space. It is the unconditional love and the essence of the universal kindness that will help you to move towards complete healing. Open yourself to receiving this love and wisdom from the universe so that you empower your life with every nitty-gritty that is required for you to take that next step. This time is a time to dance in joy, in harmony, in peace, in love, and in the awakening of all the goodness that needs to come to you, in the awakening of your true self. The positive energy color for this month is the powerful emerald green of the heart chakra. So, thank you for being with me and listening carefully to this soul guidance that is gifted by the universe for each of you, for each of us. So, be there month after month, time after time, so that you can make the highest use and benefit of these messages in your life. Do not forget to comment and write your insights or any happy news of your transformations through these messages and guidance that you have received. We shall be very happy to hear from you so that your sharing can help someone else move towards their guidance and work towards their own transformation. If you need personal sessions, then please write to the email ID as guided, and we shall be happy to revert to you with the details. So, like, subscribe, share, and spread the ripples of love into the world. Have a great festive time ahead and stay blessed, loved, and protected in love and light, and of course, super duper Godspeed.